Hello, party people. Okay. And before you guys come for me and talk about, oh, she's wearing the same clothes. I know how the people are in the comments. But truth be told, it's a new channel. I don't have that many views, and I don't know if I have any additional subscribers, and I definitely 99.9% sure I've not had any comments on my video, so hopefully nobody cares. This shirt, it's technically I'm staying home today, chilling, watching movies or YouTube videos or whatever, and I'm not going nowhere. So I'm good. This is my comfy chilling like a villain shirt, so don't come for me. Anywho, today's Sunday. I'm making this video for tomorrow, but I wanted to show you guys, since today Sundays are my mixed macro cheat day, whatever y'all want to call it. I always called it cheat day until Cole said don't call it a cheat day, call it a mixed macro day. Nevertheless, whatever it's called, Sundays are my days for that. And so I just wanted to give you guys an idea, because your cheat day may not look like my cheat day. When it's time for your cheat day, you might be like, it's cheat day, I'm going balls to the wall. And I mean, I don't really do that because, again, at the risk of sounding like a broken record, my belly won't let me do that. Even if I was like, oh, it's cheat day today, I'm having this and that and the other and that and that and that. No, my belly won't let me. I just eat something that I really, really wanted, that through the week I'm not going to allow myself to have that because it's not the healthiest. So just to give you an idea for today, example of what my cheat meal looks like. For today, my cheat meal is, this is it. I know, very unimpressive. It is what it is. But we've got some air fried, like pork chunks, I guess you could say. And then some good old fashioned potato salad. Normal potatoes, onions, sweet relish, mayonnaise, and a blop of mustard. Potato salad. You know, salt, pepper, all that stuff. Yeah. So, that's my mixed macro for today. And again, back in the day, before I was trying to eat a little bit healthier, I would have pan fried those pork chunks. But, you know, I was like, you know what, let me be a little healthier. It's already bad enough that it's pork, and I'm having mayo in my potato salad. It's not the potatoes, it's the mayo and the eggs. And again, potato salad I don't think is that big a deal, but the mayo, you know. So I was like, let me just air fry the pork chunks. And so I'm not frying them in a bunch of oil. Anywho, that's my mixed macro cheat meal, whatever, meal. All right, you guys, just wanted to let you in on that. And the meat does have a lot of seasoning. I put it in a Ziploc baggie last night, this one, to like marinate it all night. And I just used pineapple juice, some soy sauce, onions, garlic, and then I just put my pork chunks in there and let them sit in there all over all night long. Yeah, all right, you guys, I'm gonna get out of here. Hope you guys are having a blessed Sunday. See you guys tomorrow. Bye. Howdy ho, neighbors. I have already been to the gym. But now it's time to do a weigh-in and see the consequences of my mixed macro day. I need to stop doing that. Y'all know what I mean. Mixed macro, cheat day, whatever you'd like to call it. I'm running with mixed macro day. All right, so today is June 16th at 8:52. All right, let's get a weigh-in, you guys. Time for some accountability. Okay. $231.6. Okay. Not as bad as it could have been, because 231.6. Yesterday I was 230.4, so like a pound, which for the day after, Mondays are always crazy because I always do a mixed macro day. On Sundays I do what I want. If there's something I've been wanting or craving or whatever, I have it to get it out of me, so to speak, so that when the week comes, the new week comes, I'm ready to go, got that craving out of me. Yeah, so a pound, I'm thrilled with that, because normally it's like 2 or 3 pounds. I don't know. I'm just saying I'm happy with it. Mondays, I'm usually not happy with what I see, but I'm happy with it. And let me go deeper into why. Meaning, let me let you into what I ate yesterday. Now, as you see, I made a video of my lunch that I ate. But that was just my lunch. That was my meal of the day. I did graze through the day. Graze, snack, whatever you call it. And look at this, you guys. Here's my smoothie that I made this morning and tried to drink before I went to the gym. I took like sips out of it, and the stomach started churning. It was delicious. But yeah, the stomach started churning, so I was like, no thank you, ma'am. And I just didn't drink it and went on to the gym. Now, at the gym, I did guzzle a bottle of water, which is probably still in my system and playing into what I'm seeing on the scale. That's why I try to do my weight as soon as I get up. I just didn't this morning, because I wanted to hurry up, get the gym done, because I got to take my doggy to the vet this morning. So yeah, so we're weighing now. I knew, like that bottle of water I guzzled at the gym was going to obviously be on the scale. That's just how it works. Guzzle a bottle of water, anything you eat or whatever, before you step on that scale, it's going to show on there. Science, you guys. But anywho, so yesterday you see what I had for my meal. But as far as grazing and snacking and yeah, I did. So, like, I had some, I had like chips. I had quite a bit of Lay's sweet and spicy honey chips. I had quite a bit of those. I had a cup of coffee, which I only allow myself that on Sundays because of how I drink my coffee. I like my coffee. I like a little bit of coffee with my milk and sugar. So I only drink coffee on Sundays. I had that. I had I had more rice cakes, like later in the day after I ate my lunch, and I started feeling hungry, so I ate 2 more rice cakes, but with butter. And my neighbor brought me, she made lemon bars. Yeah. So I ate a couple of those. Hence the reason I'm like, wow. I mean, is that pound a true pound, considering I've already guzzled a bottle of water? I don't know. I don't care because I'm happy. I'm happy it's not 2 or 3 pounds. Because that's been the norm for me, you guys. Like, excuse me. To bust my ass Monday through Saturday, trying to eat clean, working out, do good, on the scale. And then Sunday, I just mess it all up. I mean, very rarely do I gain it all back, just depending on, did I do real good? Did I lose 5 pounds that week? I may gain 2 or 3 of that back, and that's frustrating. Nevertheless, that's the situation right now, and I'm okay with it. I'm never going to be like cussing and screaming and crying about what I see on the scale. I'm just never going to do it. I'm not going to let it get me upset and all that, no matter what. I mean, if it jumped way up 5 pounds or something, I might get a little irate. All right, you guys. But anywho, that being said, I wanted to talk about how many things in our life, but since we're talking weight loss, is such a mental game, if you will. People are like, oh, I gotta get my body stronger. I gotta, get more willpower. I've gotta get more motivated. Sorry about that, you guys. I gotta become more disciplined, and all that's true. But as you might imagine, that's all mind stuff. It's mind stuff. So you have to become strong of mind. Of course you want to be strong in your body, but to be successful, and not just, like I say, not just weight loss, anything in life, you got to be mentally strong, because your mind is a crazy thing. And if you let it, it will drag you down. It will tell you you're not good enough, you're not strong enough, you're weak, you're this, you're that. And then your body follows. You just start feeling, what's the point? What's the use? Like, you can't, you got to stay strong of mind. That's why I step on that scale and I don't give a crap what it says. If I step on that scale and I lost 2 pounds, 3 pounds, y'all gonna see it. If I went up 1 pound, 2 pounds, 3 pounds, you guys are gonna see it. And you see, I'm always like, I'm good with that. because I'm not going to let a number on a machine dictate my day or my mood for the day or what have you. So it's a mind game. You just have to this is the muscle you have to get super, 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 super strong, in this muscle. And just stay there. I mean, that's why I started my channel back up, because it's easy to let your mind get to you when it's just you and your mind together. But my channel is strictly accountability. And that's why I'm saying, whether I'm down, you're going to see it. Whether I'm up, I'm still going to show it. I'm not going to be like, oh my God, I'm up. I'm not making it, I'm not going to make a video. People are going to be like, no, I don't care. You guys are going to see what's up. You're going to see my struggles. I'll tell you about my struggles. Because if I say these are my struggles and you're watching this, maybe you can't relate. Maybe you're like, oh, I don't struggle with that stuff. But there might be people watching this video that they're like, I know. I struggled there too. So I just don't let things, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to let things, a number on a machine, things people say, I'm just not going to do it. I'm not going to let it bother me. I just get up every day. I do the best I can. And nobody can ask more of you if you get up every day and you do the very best you can. Nobody can ask more of that. So I would say the most important thing you could do for yourself every day is to work on your strength of your mind, because it affects so much in our life. Yeah, that's all. So I'm going to go get ready to take my doggie to the vet. It's a beautiful day here in Florida today, and I say that with much sarcasm. It's going to be another rainy day, and it's fine. I'm okay. I love rainy days. I love stormy days, but I don't enjoy them as much anymore because my dog hates them. My dog's one of those nervous Nellies that doesn't like storms and rain. Even if it's not storming, it's just raining. I guess she's waiting for the thunder and all that, so she gets nervous and goes and hides under the bed. All right, you guys, let me get out of here, and I may be back before I post this to show you what my lunch is going to look like, which it's not going to be that much different than what I showed you the other day, because it's just going to be high carb, low fat. Yeah, that's it. So I'm excited to try to get that sugar diet off my mind, because I guess if we're being technical from what other people are saying, and Cole did say it one time, but I think he's now saying that's not true. I'm pretty sure he did say a few weeks ago that sugar diet, you're still eating like starch and a little protein at the end of the day. And sugar fasting is when it's just sugar. But nevertheless, if I'm doing sugar dieting because I'm having a little protein or whatever, so be it. Whatever people want to call it, I just call it good for me. Yeah. So I will talk to you guys later. Yes, I know I'm rambling. Good Lord, I've rambled for coming up on 15 minutes. All right, you guys, I'm sorry for rambling. I hope you guys have a great day. And I may or may not see you later. All right, you guys, have a good one. Bye. I'm back, you guys. Here's the current situation in Florida. It's raining. It's raining. It's raining. A nice little summer rain. There I go, covering up the camera again, you guys. Sorry. Yeah, so it's raining. I just got back from taking my doggie to the vet, so now we're in for the day. We're gonna chill. She's doing much better, but I do have to take her back one more time on Thursday. Well, I don't know if it's one more time, but they want to recheck her on Thursday. Yeah, so that's that. I'm ready to eat because I want to eat early. It's 20 minutes to 12. And I want to eat early. I'm hungry anyway, so let's eat early. And then maybe when I weigh in the morning, it will be a more accurate number. So here's the situation. I'm having 2 more of those things because they're good. Some of the leftover potato salad from yesterday, which there's probably like 1 more serving left. And yeah, that's lunch today, and I may have an apple a little bit later. I don't know when. But I wanted to keep my eating window kind of small, so like I say, it's almost 11:45, so I'll eat this. Pretty sure I'm not going to be hungry for at least another hour or 2. And then I'll see if I can fit in an apple. Yeah. So, anyways, I said I'd show you what I'm having for lunch. And that's what I'm having for lunch. Now I gotta go get in my recliner, eat my lunch, and edit some videos. Alright, you guys. Hope you're having a good day. Hope the sun is shining where you're at. Alright, you guys. See you later. Bye. And one more thing. The devil tried to get me today, y'all. And I forgot to tell you in my morning video. But yeah, when I took my dog to the vet, as I've said multiple times, I don't have transportation. So my son said he would come take us to the vet. Well, right next door to my veterinarian's office is this, I live in a very small town, and there is let me take these off, they're distracting me with the glare. There is a pizza place. I say pizza place, but it's like a hangout place, and they got more than pizza, but that's what they're known for. It's their pizza. The place is called Commandos, and it's Doughh. Get it? Commando pizza. Pretty clever, but nevertheless, it's not just pizza, but that's what they're known for. And they have wings and sandwiches and burgers, and they, some nights they have a live band, some nights they do trivia, very popular place to hang out. So right next door to my vet. So then my son takes me, now he just moved here to this small town to be near me. Plus his dad lives down the street, so now he's near both of us to take care of us. And so he sees that. He's like, oh, a pizza place. How is that place? And I've only eaten there once, and it was delicious. I had pizza. So, I'm like, oh, yeah, that's the hangout. You can bring me the kids, and you and your wife can go and hang. And he's like, should we get pizza today when we're done? I'm like, if you want to, if you want to get pizza. I didn't want to say I don't want pizza. So sweet of him. So that was the plan. He was going to get pizza. So he's texting with his wife as we're waiting for the vet, and she decides it is a little pricey, but totally worth it. I mean, they have pizzas with the craziest, most delicious toppings, so it's not just regular run-of-the-mill pizza. Anyways, I digress. So she says, because I guess she's seeing the prices online or whatever, so she's telling him, I would like some pizza, but not $50 pizza. And it ain't $50. She was being over dramatic. And he's like, okay, So then he's like, Mom, what do you want from the pizza place? I'm like, Tony, honestly, I shouldn't get nothing. I said, I'm trying really hard to get this weight off, and, I don't want to mess things up. He's like, oh, okay, no problem. So then he decided to go to Publix, which is our local grocery store if you're not from Florida. And I think they're not only in Florida, but nevertheless, they have the best fried chicken ever. My mouth's watering. So he's like, well, she wants pizza, so I'm going to go to Publix and get her, she said, get her a DiGiorno's? Whatever. And I'm going to get Publix fried chicken. I was like, The pizza didn't bother me, but when he said Publix fried chicken, I was like, damn it. But he's like, well, come with me and you could get something too. I'll buy it for you. And I'm like, no, Tony, I don't need no fried chicken. I want it, but I don't need it. So he dropped me off and went and got their food and stuff. And I was like, good girl. That devil tried to get me. If you've ever had Publix fried chicken, you know what I'm saying. I'm sorry I had to add that on. 5 more minutes that I have to edit. All right, you guys. I'm done. See y'all tomorrow.